And hi there, sports fans, and welcome to Channel 14 coverage of Martha's Vineyard Regional High School football. My name is Ken Goldberg, Daily Dan Martino behind the camera, and our good buddy Alan Forts will not be with us this evening. You know, Alan is the chief of the Tisbury Fire Department, and I guess they had quite the fire this week, and Alan needed some time off, and Alan, watch us still and rest. We'll catch you next week. The Vineyarders are taking on the Shamrocks of Bishop Feehan. They played them twice. They've lost to them twice. The Vineyarders lost last week to Somerset, put them in tough shape, as it's all about the league. It's not about the overall record. The Vineyarders 1-1 in the league. Bishop Feehan is 2-0. Somerset is 2-0. The Vineyarders are 1-1, while Bishop Stang and Coyle are both 0-2. So for the Vineyarders to have any shot at all at getting into the playoffs, they're going to have to definitely beat Bishop Feehan tonight and then hope for some help from the rest of the league. Bishop Feehan has recruits from 38 different towns in Massachusetts, 4 in Rhode Island. And when you recruit, you certainly have a different type of advantage than you do when you're just a normal regional high school. The Vineyard to the cost of the toy out on the field, Delmon Arujo, Max Maurice, and Connor Smith. As the referees will get ready to toss the old coin. 11-minute quarters in league play. It's a beautiful afternoon here for football at the Gnome Dome High atop McCarthy Field. And Mabel, if you're watching, high sunny, and of course we miss you, Norm. But no wind to speak of, but the temperature now in the low 40s, and I'm sure it will be even colder than that before this football game is over. I do want to take this opportunity first to let everybody know it's coming back next Saturday, November 5th, the 16th annual Touchdown Club auction at the PA Club in Oak Bluffs. Hors d'oeuvres and a silent auction at 5:30 to 6:30. The grub is served at 6:30, catered by the culinary department at the high school. The auction starts at 7. Some great items, and only $15. It's really, really a great thing to do. And don't forget, coming up on Saturday 19th is Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket over in Nantucket. Our friends from Cape Air have a special round-trip flight, $75, including all taxes. They have 5 or 6 different flights going. So I'm coming back. For more information, you can call online, flycapeair.com. We give them a call at 508-771-6944. So for the Vineyarders on the near side of the field, going through their final preparation, the Shamrocks have the Bishop Feehan lost all their non-league games because nobody easy will play against them. So we're just moments away from the start of the kickoff tonight. Okay, Vineyard's on the near side of the field. Vineyard coming off that actually a nice victory last week over Case High School to improve its record of 2-5. But it's really all going to boil down to tonight how they can perform against the Shamrocks of Bishop Feehan. Vineyard's have to play perfect football, no turnovers, no mistakes, no miscues, and play their best game of the season. Bishop Feehan rolled over the Vineyarders last year. Bishop Feehan, they shut them out 28-0. The year before that, the first time they met, they crunched us 35-7. So this is a strong team that puts points on the board. Again, despite their non-league losing record, it's all about how you do in the Eastern Athletic Conference. The cash and carry cannon is here. I don't know if Preston is, so it'll probably be son John doing the honors here this afternoon. 5 o'clock start. Small crowd here. Hopefully the folks will be showing up after work. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the best in Martha's Vineyard High School football only here on Channel 14 Sports. Next week we'll be on the road against Bishop Stang, so we take the Bishops week to week, and then we come back for a Division II foe in Medford, the first time these teams will ever played. And then on the 19th of November, it's on to Nantucket. Nantucket is 5-1. They are cruising. They're beating everybody in their league, and so I have a feeling we're certainly going to have a very, very daunting task as we go to our sister island later on in November, the week before Thanksgiving. If you're watching this game on Monday night, it means it's Halloween, so hope we're having a safe trick-or-treat. Boy, please, a trick-or-treat for the Vineyarders to take care of the Shamrocks of Bishop Feehan. Vineyarders will kick off to start the game. Alec Tatasola handling the kickoff chores. And here we go. Martha's Vineyard and Bishop Feehan, maybe the third time will be the charm for the Vineyard tonight. Kicks near side field by one of the up men at the 35, 40. Big hole right up the middle, midfield, 45, and finally, and a penalty flag at the very, very end of the play. Joe Turney in on the stop along with Alec Tattersall.
Kick returned by number 37.
Now there was Desmond Cornetta with a nice, up man made a nice kickoff return all the way to the Vineyard 44-yard line where the flag was dropped at the end of the play. Face mask against the Vineyard. So here we go. Oh boy, so nice kickoff return. They're going to march it 15 yards closer to the Vineyard end zone. Bishop Feehan's going to start off in terrific. So that's almost like a tremendous kickoff return. All the way back to, they start things on the Martha's Vineyard 29-yard line. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Shamrocks. Big offensive line, big defensive line as they've had in years past. Andrew Murphy is the quarterback. James Corbacero, single setback behind Murphy. Corbacero, the handoff of left tackle, hit for a loss in the backfield. Doug Andrade with some help from Tyler Ruggio. So on the first play, the Vineyard's defense knocks him back for a couple.
Carry by number 36, James Corbacero. Tackled by number 24, Tyler Ruggio.
I met James Corbacero's dad last year at Bishop Feehan. I sent him a tape then that we did. And when I saw him tell, he said some nice things about his son, but he's here tonight doing his own camera, so I can be as really as nasty as I want, since he doesn't have to see this copy of the game. Now out of the I formation, Cameron Fry is the tailback. Fry off right tackle, right up the gut, inside the 25. Tripped up on the play by Denver Mayseal. 3rd and 4, just inside the 25-yard line. No score. Opening minute of play here at the Gnome Dome, not so high above McCarthy Field.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
This time he splits the backfield. Corbacero off left tackle, lowers his shoulder, dives ahead on his second effort. I believe he had the 1st down, as he was tripped up on the play and knocked down by Kevin Walsh, but it's a 1st down.
The result of the play is a 1st and 10 for Bishop Feehan.
Defensive line for the Vineyard. Espino, West, Walsh, Arugio. Dolman Arugio at the monster back position. First down for the Shamrocks. About the Vineyard 19-yard line, a pitch to Cameron Fry, turns the corner, lowers his shoulder, and he'll be close to another 1st down. Near the 10-yard line. Kevin Walsh again on the stop, and some help from Doug Andrade and Javon Crooks.
Brings up 2nd down and 2.
Cameron picked up 8 on the carry.
10-yard line.
Ball sitting on the Vineyard 10-yard line. Again, a very, very large offensive line. Tim McMacken, 6'5", 250-pound right tackle. He's a senior. Again, counter handoff to Corbacero is tripped up by Jerry Mayseal, but he gets the 1st down for the Shamrocks.
Tackled by Doug Andrade and Jeremy Mayseal.
Also on offensive line, Mitchell Martin, 6'4", 260. So on the right side of the offensive line goes 250 and 260.
10 from the 6-yard line for Bishop Feehan.
On the left side of the offensive line, at 71, Tyler Shaw. He's 6'3". He's only 200 pounds. And 6'1", 230 guard. Big beef. Fry off right tackle. Jeremy Mayseal slows him down, but gets down to about the 2-yard line.
Carry by number 24, Cameron Fry. Gain of 2 yards.
With some help on the play from Harry West.
By number 15, Jeremy Mayseal.
A couple nice stops by Mayseal, but again, the Vineyards are giving ground, albeit grudgingly, to a much larger Edward Giles, who's the left tackle. He's 6'4", 225. So the smallest guy is 200 pounds. They're averaging about 240 on that offense. Now, quarterback sneak up the middle. Twisting away his head is Murphy. No signal yet from the referee.
Carry by quarterback number 7.
Tyler Ruggio at the very bottom of the pack. 3rd and goal, just outside, just around the 1-yard line. Clock continues to move. We've used up nearly 4 minutes of play here in the first quarter. Feehan content to keep the ball on the ground as they started this drive on the Vineyard 30-yard line after the good run back and that face mask penalty on the opening kickoff. Quarterback sneak again, and he bulls his way straight up by the time that big offensive line.
Carried by number 7, quarterback Andrew Murphy.
So Murphy from 1 yard out gives Feehan an early 6-0 lead with 7:02 remaining in the game. Looks like going to kick a point after. Appears to be it's Nick Romero. No, 22. It's Matthew Allen, left-footed kicker. Romero to hold, allegedly. Good snap. Kick is down. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
Extra point is good.
7:02 remaining in the first quarter. Bishop Feehan 7, Martha's Vineyard nothing.
7 minutes left in the first
And
quarter.
in addition to the professional excavation services offered by John Keene Excavation, you'll find mulch, topsoil, wall stone, gravel, pea stone shells, recycled asphalt, wood pellets, and much, much more. John Keene Excavation on Old Stage Road in West Tisbury, across from Takami Farm. John Keene Excavation has it all to make your property pleased. And for all your tax and accounting services, call Larson Allen LLP at 693-7486. Larson Allen LLP, represented by Alan Zexer, offers professional tax services. Members of the Martha's Vineyard Chamber of Commerce talk to many local business people, and you'll find they're using the accounting firm of Larson Allen LLP for all their tax services, located at the Martha's Vineyard Airport. And that phone number, 508-693-7486. Well, see what the Venus can do on offense. They were able to move the ball last week against Case. They had a great second half against Somerset, but they're going to need really a four-quarter effort on offense against a much larger Bishop Feehan squad. Matthew Allen, left-footed kicker, who got the point after, to kick it off for the Shamrocks. Del Monterujo, Ryan Fisher deep for the V, and ball angles to the near side where Fisher finally picks up and dives on the ball at the 20-yard line.
Kickoff recovered by number 21, Ryan Fisher, and the Vineyard will begin 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard.
The offensive line for the Vineyard, of course. Del Monterujo is the quarterback. Again, Jack O'Malley will be the starting center for the Vineyard. Their no-huddle offense. Maurice and Montino on the right side. Connor Smith and Andrew Freitas on the left side for the Vineyard on first down. Quick hitter up the middle. Tyler Rujo, just a couple.
Carry by Tyler Rujo for 2 yards.
Brought down to play by Thomas Flett, 6 foot 200, 190-pound defensive back. Again, this team is just one big team at all the positions. Second down and 8. Delmont behind the block, lowers his shoulder, dives for a couple up over the 25 to about the 26-yard line.
Carried by number 4.
Picked up about 3. It'll bring up 3rd now and 4.
And number 21,
Freitas and Connor Smith a nice block to give a little bit of running room.
3rd down and 3 for Vineyard on their own 27-yard line.
3rd, and actually they spot on the 27, so it'll be 3rd and 3. Big opportunity now for the Vineyards to keep this drive going. Oh, fumble on the snap. This is what hampered the boys last week in the victory against Case. Some fumbleitis, and they fumbled that snap. And so instead of any opportunity for the first down, they'll bring up 4th down and a probable punting situation.
Recovered by the Vineyard, and it will be 4th down and 4 yards.
Actually, a loss of a yard in the play. It'll be 4th and 4. Matthew Allen dropped to receive the punt. Raymond Espino, who did a nice job last week. We need to go now and look at the flag. No win at all to speak of. Good snap, no rush. Espino, nice kick heading toward Allen at about the 42-yard line. Breaks a couple of tackles, midfield, 45. Cuts it back on his feet at the 35 and finally wrestled down near the 20-yard line. Two Vineyard players had him when he caught the ball. He slipped out of one, eluded the other down the sideline. And again, Bishop Feehan going to start off in terrific field position. They spotted on the Vineyard 22-yard line. My, oh, my.
Bishop Feehan the ball at the 22-yard line of the Vineyard.
Murphy on the far side of the field getting the play, coming back into the huddle. So again, Bishop Feehan, first drive starting on the Vineyard 29. This one starts on the Vineyard 22. First and 10, and they already lead 7-0 with 4:55 to go here in the first quarter. Murphy, handoff Cameron. Dragged down by Javon Crooks after a gain of about 4.
24, Cameron Fry.
Cameron Fry, excuse me, not Andrew Cameron. Mr. Cameron Fry.
Tackle number 3, Javon Crooks. There's a gain of 5 yards on the play. He's got second down and 5.
And we have a Vineyard player down on the field. Score is Bishop Feehan 7, Martha's Vineyard nothing. Got to go on the field, help Javon Crooks off the field. Looks like he hurt his ankle on that play. Second down and 5 to go for Bishop Feehan. The ball in the Vineyard 17-yard line. Murphy pitch to Fry, breaks a tackle, and another one, bulling his way straight ahead for yet another first down. Kevin Walsh, Doug Andrade on the stop, but it's another first down. Won't smell from Mikey Montanil. But it's another Bishop Feehan first down.
10 for Bishop Feehan from the Vineyard's 10-yard line.
First and goal, the ball sitting on the 10-yard line, 4:15 and counting here in the first quarter, 7-0 Bishop Feehan. Murphy pitched to Fry, breaks a tackle, then another one. Boy, another Vineyard player had him in the backfield. Touchdown.
Touchdown. Number 24, Cameron Fry, carries for a 10-yard Bishop Feehan touchdown.
Fry from 10 yards out, broke that. Again, the Vineyard have had their opportunities with really poor tackling. 13-0 Bishop Feehan on top. The Vineyard, when they punted, they had the player trapped. They had the punt returner trapped. He broke 2 tackles. In that play, they had an opportunity. They had him in the backfield. He eluded the tackle. Allen with the kick, and we have a flag on the play. Point after is good. Offsides against the Vineyard, so I'm sure they'll decline that one. 3:56 to go, first quarter. Bishop Feehan 14, Martha's Vineyard nothing. Trader Fred, over 30 years in business, still going strong with sneakers, running shoes, fishing gear, waders, electronics, mineral health and mineral supplements, sheets, towels, socks, sweaters, jackets, toys, games, cigars, golf clubs, electronics, new stuff all the time. Trader Fred, where money talks, and so do I. They're trying in Eggertown. You know, if you like football, Sharky's is the place. They got football screens all over Sharky's, broadcasting all the NFL action. Everyday tasty specials, football specials. It's always special at Sharky's, open year-round in Oak Bluffs and Eggertown. And, of course, you know, JB and the gang at Sharky, they're also operating the Martha's Vineyard Chowder Company. Great seafood, reasonable prices. They're going to stay open year-round in Oak Bluffs. So you have a choice. Sharky's in Eggertown, Oak Bluffs. The Martha's Vineyard Chowder Company in Oak Bluffs as well. Wherever you go, the food is great and the service is wonderful. Okay, the Vineyard's an opportunity to get their hands on the football. They had it for 4 plays. First time, line drive kick, anchored to the near side, picked by one of the up men. That was Stewie Hirsch. And Stewie did the right thing, ran a straight line up to about the 38-yard line. So the Vineyards will have much better field position this go-around. Trailing 14-0 with 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. Again, Bishop Feehan with number 76 against Giles, 6'4", 225 on the defensive line. Mitch Martin, 6'4", 260 on that. They're the 2 interior linemen on a very, very polished Bishop Feehan squad. Has gone to the Super Bowl the last 2 years. So they put the backs of the balls on the Vineyard 36-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Purple White, trailing 14-0. It's one of those times where just get something going, some passing, some running. Out of the I formation on 1st down. Fisher gets the call off right tackle. Loss of 2. That defensive line closed right up. Daniel Kroll, 6'1", 185-pound senior, in on the stop. Lost back to the 35-yard line. What'll be 2nd down.
Second down and 12 for the Vineyard.
Fisher again lowers his shoulder, gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. 3rd down and 12. Brought down by Edward Giles. He's a captain, 6'4", 225-pound. Big guys.
Carried by number 21, Ryan Fisher. Brought down by number 40, Thomas.
3rd, they call it 11 up on the scoreboard. And the Venus, I know they're trailing early, 14-0. They kind of just suck it up, put some spirit back into your game. Let's see what you can do on 3rd and long, boys. Zelman rolls right, looking downfield, throws, intercepted by Isaiah Douglas.
Intercepted.
Douglas with a very aggressive play.
21, Isaiah Douglas intercepts the pass. And Bishop Feehan will start first.
Feehan will start on the Martha's Vineyard 39-yard line. 2 minutes, 39 seconds to go in the 1st quarter. Bishop Feehan on top, 14-0. Wow. Fumble, poor tackling, and now the interception. We're acting as 2 wonderful hosts here tonight. Feehan needing 2-0 in the league, needing 2 more victories. It's going to come down to the game against Summer to see whether or not there's any playoff hopes for these 2 teams. Corbacero gets the handoff, lowers his shoulder, Bulls ahead for about 3. Brought down the play by Tyler Ruggio. It's a help from Doug Andrade.
2nd down and 8. The Vineyard 37-yard line.
2nd and 8. On the Vineyard 37-yard line. Feehan very content to keep the football on the ground. Fry gets the call. Again, breaks out of 1 tackle, pick up just another yard.
Carry by number 22, Matthew Allen, for a gain of 2
Doug
yards.
Andrade
Brings up
again on the tackle along with Tyler Ruggio. 3rd down and 6. He picked up a couple. Big play now. The Vineyards really need a hold and get their hands back on the football as they trail 14-0 with about 90 seconds to go in the 1st quarter. Out of the eye. He's going to throw. Has a man wide open, complete at the 20, down to the 15. Goes Thomas Flett.
Pass from number 7.
Montiello Fisher on the stop. Oh boy, he faked. Nice fake, and Flett was all alone. 1st down for the Shamrocks on the Vineyard, 15-yard line, on the 16. More importantly, they keep the football with a minute to go here in quarter number 1, and they lead 14-0. All Bishop Feehan since the sun was shining this morning. Matthew Allen, the single setback. Allen gets the pitch, cuts it back, then changes his mind. Delmon Ruggio comes up, makes a nice hit in the backfield, no gain, but we do have a penalty flag on the play.
Delmon Ruggio tackles number 22, Matthew Allen, in the backfield. Flag on the play.
See what the penalty is. The way things are going now, why don't we... Here comes a penalty. Oh, penalty against Bishop Feehan. I wonder if the Vineyards will decline it since there was no gain on the play. And they're clearly in four-play territory. No, I think they're going to take the penalty. So instead of 2nd and 10, it'll be 1st. Didn't indicate what the penalty was. Offsides. No, it's more than offsides. I've never seen a block in the back. Well, if it's a block in the back, the referee put his hands on his sides. I'm not a doctor, but I know my anatomy, the difference between your hips and your back. But anyway, so the 1st and 20 as the clock starts with half a minute to go. The ball all the way back out to the Vineyard 31-yard line. 1st and 25. No win, but again, it's been very deliberate play calling by the Shamrocks here this afternoon. Cameron Fry back in the backfield. Fake end around. Murphy throw has a man open, complete. Oh, dropped the ball. They're going to call. We have a couple of. It's going to be a pass interference call. I do believe on Spencer Booker.
Pass incomplete. Flag on play.
As I think Spencer might not have turned around in time. And then another penalty flag came back on the other side of the field. So we shall see what this is. Pass interference is the call against the Vineyard. And unfortunately means an automatic 1st down. So instead of 1st and 25, now it's 1st and... Well, no, the penalty marked off the line of scrimmage. So instead of 1st and 25, it'll be... No, it is 1st and 10. They moved the chains. With 3 seconds left, and I can...
1st down and 10 for Bishop Feehan from the Vineyard 22-yard line.
Be the final play here in the 1st quarter. 1st and 10 on the Vineyard 26. Pitch to Allen. The front turns the call, lowers his shoulder. Fisher.
Carry by number 24, Cameron Fry.
And Raymond Espino on the stop. That is the end of the 1st quarter here at the Nome Dome, Messiah Top McCarthy Field. Bishop Feehan 14, Martha's Vineyard nothing. Vineyard Scripts is your full-service pharmacy. Their friendly staff can help you with all your medical needs. In addition to blood pressure screenings, Vineyard Scripts now offers flu shots, both walk-in and by appointment. Just call 508-693-7979 for the times. Vineyard Scripts on 117 Beach Road in Vineyard with plenty of parking. As you know, Woodland Grill is the locals' choice for breakfast and lunch. Fast service, plenty of good food, open 7 days a week. Chow down with the crowd or get it to go at 693-6795. Delicious cheeseburgers, sandwiches, subs. Go where the locals go. Woodland Grill on State Road in Vineyard Haven in the Woodland Business Center. And when you order or play your number, be sure to say hello to Gloria. Gloria's not been in such a great mood lately because the Detroit Lions have lost 2 in a row. So Gloria's growling behind the counter. And so they still better say hello if you know what's good for you. And as you know, the Betancourt & Sons Service Station is a Massachusetts State Inspection Station. Call 693-0751. Make an appointment, get your sticker. The Betancourt & Sons also perform minor repairs and carry propane tanks too. So when it's time for a new inspection sticker, call the Betancourt & Sons Service Station on New York Avenue in Oak Bluff. 2nd down for Bishop Feehan on the Vineyard 12-yard line. They lead 14-0. It's tough when you play schools that their first name is Bishop, Saint, or Cardinal. And I'll tell you, I don't think the way the Shamrocks are playing, they don't need too much help from above tonight. Using their superior size and strength to just move the Vineyards off the football. 2nd down and 6. Out of the eye. Fry gets the call, lowers his shoulder. Andrade wraps him up. Short gain to about the 10.
Carried by number 24.
And Mikey Montanil on the bottom. Boy, Andrade and Montanil have been bright spots on defense with their sure tackling. 3rd down and a long 3. But clearly Bishop Feehan with a 14-0 lead in 4-play territory, so even if they don't get it on 3rd, I am certain they'll go for it on 4th down. Again, last time was 3rd in a potential passing situation. He faked the handoff and threw to a wide open receiver downfield. Handoff, Corbacero breaks a tackle. Another one lowers his shoulder, bulls his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bishop Feehan.
Number 36, James Corbacero.
Corbacero from about 12 yards out. Got a good block, made the rest on a good second effort. Bishop Feehan 20, Martha's Vineyard nothing.
14 yards, Bishop Feehan touchdown.
Allen to go for the point after. Kick is up, and the kick is good.
21, Matthew Allen.
Allen 3 for 3 on the point after. His team's heading back upfield. 10-13 to go in the first half.
15 seconds left in the first half.
Bishop Feehan 21, Martha's Vineyard nothing.
Bishop Feehan 21.
Cash and carry is low. Cannon is very lonely right now, but cash and carry is also the Vineyard wholesale source of restaurant quality products, food, party platters, cooking supplies, and kitchen products. Credit cards are accepted as well. So buy in bulk or buy just one in cash and carry on Niggertown, Vineyard Haven Road behind Carroll's Trucking. Cash and carry is still the home of the cash and carry cannon. Well, all I can say is we're getting skunked, sports fans. I think if the Vineyard is now on offense, you got to pull out the stops. Whatever you have in the wild and woolly grab bag, razzle dazzle, schoolyard football, whatever you want to call it, they have to try something. For starters, how about a wonderful run back? Allen's kicks have been very well kicked. Went up man the last time. The first kick bounced a couple times before Fisher was able to handle it. So we'll see what happens. The left-footed kicker, again, heading toward the far side. Fisher caught it on one knee. Again, man, that was a mental mistake. He caught it on the knee, so it'll start on the 19-yard line. Wow, come on, boys.
Kicker. Covered by number 21, Ryan Fisher, and the Vineyard will begin first and 10.
So the Vineyard will start on the 19-yard line. No return on the kickoff. Watkins split Watkins to the near side. The rest of the team is in tight on first down. Delmont rolling right, looking downfield. He's running for his life. Throws out of bounds. Watkins was in the neighborhood, but it was he threw that one away as he was being good pressure and excellent pursuit by those two big guys, 72 and 76. It's almost 500 pounds of off defensive tackles chasing Delmont Arujo. Second down. Delmont to Tierney inside here. Nice. Picked up about 3.
Carry by number 23.
Actually, closer to 5. It was a nice run by Tierney as he squirted right through it. A good block thrown by Connor and Maurice on the left side.
5 yards, and it brings up third down and 6 for the Vineyard.
Pitch coming to the near side. Fisher looking with some running room, cuts it back. Up over the 25 to the 26-yard line. We'll still need about 2 yards for the first down, but it'll be 4th and 2.
Carries for a 3-yard gain, tackled by number 21, Isaiah Douglas.
Ramon Espino, the Razor, into the game to punt for the Vineyard.
26-yard line.
Matthew Allen to receive the punt, standing about his own 45-yard line. The Vineyards are trailing 21-0. Clock is moving with 9 minutes to go in the first half. Espino standing at about his 10-yard line. Another good snap. Espino, nice punt. Fair catch called at the 43-yard line by Allen. Tierney right there with his eye on Allen. So it'll be
Espino caught by number 22, Matthew Allen. Bishop
Feehan football. Yeah, it's getting a little nippy up here.
42-yard line. 8 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the first half.
Feehan will start again. It's probably their worst field position. They're starting their side of the football field. They seem they've started all the times in deep Vineyard territory, 29 to 22. But now they're in their own 42 first down with a 21-point lead, 21-0. All Bishop Feehan here tonight. Murphy handing up to Fry. The second man threw a big hole, first down all the way into Vineyard territory to the 45-yard line. Good for about 13-yard line. Good for about 13 yards. Mike Montiel on the stop.
The first and 10 for the Vineyard's 46-yard line.
Boy, they made that one look very easy going off the left side. That's behind the block of Edward Giles, 6'4", 225. Murphy to throw. Great block by Tyler Rouge, who got his hand up there, swatted it down.
Number 7, Andrew Murphy, blocked at the line of scrimmage.
No gain. Obviously no gain. Incomplete pass. Second down.
Incomplete pass. Second down and 10 for Bishop Feehan.
Kind of a surprising call with a 21-point lead on first down. They've had such success running the last play. They ran for 13. Christian Cook sped way out to the right side. The rest of the team in tight in the I formation. Murphy, Fry, tap dancing. That's Allen. Boy, nice pirouette move with the 40 all the way down to the 35-yard line, and another.
Matthew Allen.
Bishop Feehan, first down. Boy, Matthew Allen, besides being a good kicker, place kicker, also picked up about 12 all the way down to the Vineyard 35-yard line. So they ran it for 13, incomplete pass, now they ran it for 12. Tyler Ruggiero comes out of the game, and Delmont comes back in. Murphy, Allen, looking with some running room, breaks a tackle, but picked up a couple. Kevin Walsh slowed him down. Mikey Montiel with the finishing touch. Gain of a yard, maybe.
Number 63, Kevin Walsh, for a gain of 1 yard. Brings up second down and 9 for Bishop Feehan.
Vineyards obviously need to stop, trailing 21-0. With 7 minutes to go in the first half. The only thing we don't have across the field here is foliage, but it's a beautiful, crisp autumn afternoon. Murphy's going to throw the ball over the middle. A diving catch. They're saying it's incomplete. Stuart Hirsch with good pass coverage. Pass intended for Daniel Kroll. Third down.
Pass by number 7, Andrew Murphy, intended for number 19, Daniel Kroll, was incomplete. It will be 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9, just inside the Vineyard 35-yard line. And we have a whistle on the far side of the field. Bishop Feehan has called a timeout. Schofield, Barbini, and Hone are once again pleased to support Martha's Vineyard High School sports. For the professional land surveying services called Schofield, Barbini, and Hone, 693-2781. And today's Monday, and it's October 31st. It's Halloweeny, which means you're still picking carrots, beets, lots of lettuce, Swiss chard, and mixed greens at Morning Glory Farm. Enjoy a healthy lunch at the salad bar. Fall means fresh cider and apples, and it's not too early to order your Thanksgiving turkey. And I guess the bacon and pork chops better be ready to go. Check it out for yourself. Morning Glory Farm ovens are sending out the sweet aroma of fabulous muffins and pies. The Atherton family welcomes you to Morning Glory Farm. Open Monday to Saturday, 9 to 6, Sunday 10 to 5. Morning Glory Farm in Eggertown, West Tisbury Road, under the big windmill in Eggertown. And get yourself, and if not if you haven't gotten one yet, get yourself a nice pumpkin for Halloween. And if you're going out tonight, please have a very, very safe Halloween. And kids, keep the eggs home. I speak as a parent. Who's been the eggee as opposed to an eggor. Okay, he's going to throw. Look like he's setting up a screen. Over the middle. A diving catch. Oh, man, it was wide open. He had it, and he dropped it. It was a sliding catch. Boy, Christian Cook would have been a sliding catch, but it popped in and out of his hands. 4th down now. And now for the Vineyard, you got to be thinking pass. But he was doing a play fake. You ought to watch for the play fake in the pass. Somebody has to go after that quarterback. And both those passes have gone to, they only split one wide receiver. Now they split 2. 4th and about 10. They send Cook in motion. Then he stops. He fakes again. He sets up the screen to the near side. Has some running room. 30. Great individual effort by Brandon Watkins. Held on and dragged him down. Great tackle by Brandon Watkins, and the Vineyards will take over the football on the 30-yard line. All right, good stop by the defense. Now let's see what the boys can do on defense, on offense. I would say you try to put the fear of God in Bishop Feehan, but it's kind of tough to put the fear of God in a team whose name begins with Bishop. So it said, let's Hail Mary. Right, a Hail Mary. That could work. Get the rabbi on the phone here. 1st down, Delmont rolls left, throws, intercepted and dropped. Oh, man. I think overthrew Ryan Fisher. Boy, it hit Isaiah Douglas in the wrong place. Hit him in the hands.
21 Ryan Fisher.
Douglas had made the last interception. Oh, man, and that one, he was gone and he caught that one.
Incomplete. It will be 2nd down and 10 from the 30.
2nd down. Fisher gets the call, gets trapped in the backfield, no place to go but down. A loss of nearly 5. That was Edward Giles, number 76. With some help from linebacker John LaBelle. He's only 5'11", 200. I think there are more kids on this team that are 200 pounds than are under. Wow, just all those linemen, the linebackers, all 200 pounds or better. 3rd down now and 14. And if he's going to throw here, the pass, they're going to be all over Delmont right now on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Here comes the rush. Gets it away up for grabs. Intercepted Isaiah Douglas.
Pass intercepted by number 21 Isaiah Douglas. Tackled by number 5 Brandon Watkins.
Watkins brought him down, but nevertheless, it's Bishop Feehan football. 2nd interception of the game for Bishop Feehan. They'll take over on the 45-yard line. Wow.
1st and 10 from the 45-yard line.
Boy, Shamrock's up to the line of scrimmage. Venus have the defense out there again. Just kind of, they held them last time. They're going to have to do it again. It's a pitch. Good stick by Denver May Seal. Fry, though, picked up. Good gain by Cameron Fry. Picked up 5.
Number 24, Cameron Fry, carries for a 5-yard gain. Tackled by number 8, Denver May Seal.
Well, all Bishop Feehan here. Venus, they don't have a 1st down on offense. Fumble, interceptions. I think it's a very good team. You're just not going to be able to do it here that way. Fry gets the pitch, gets a block, lowers his shoulder, good stick, 1st down. Denver may see with a good hit, but it's another Bishop Feehan 1st down.
Tackle. Number 24, Cameron Fry. Gain of 6 yards and a 1st down for Bishop Feehan at the Vineyard's 34-yard line.
1st down to the Montevideo 34-yard line. The clock continues to move now. 4.5 to go in the 1st half. Cameron Fry again, the call, bullying his way up the middle for about 9, and we have a penalty flag dropped at about the line of scrimmage.
Cameron Fry carries up the middle, tackled by number 7, Doug Ingrate, and there's a flag on the play.
They're bringing the ball back. The penalty looks like it'll be against Bishop Feehan. Holding is the call. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe that's the reason the play picked up 9 yards. The only thing that stopped the Shamrocks tonight has been the penalty flag. It's the second time they had a major penalty. 1st and 17. Again, a 1st and 17. Their passing has been the same thing. They fake the hand. He doesn't drop back to pass. It's a play action, then he throws. Again, only have one wide receiver. It's cooked to the near side. Instead, it's a pitch to Fry. 40. Boy, Jerry Mayseal had him by the jersey, wouldn't let go. Denver Mayseal came in alone with Doug Andrade. Fry picked up just a couple of yards. 2nd now and 15 to go.
3 yards.
The ball now on the Martha's Vineyard 39-yard line. We keep the clock rolling. 3:33 and count here in the first half. Bishop Feehan 21. Martha's Vineyard nothing. Fry breaks a tackle, and another one all the way down to the 25-yard line. Needed about 14, picked up 12. 3rd and very short. Denver Mayseal with the stop. 3rd and 3. Wow, even when it's a passing situation on 2nd and 14, 2nd and 15, picked up 12. Then Feehan very smartly taking a lot of time between each of the plays. Now it's Corbacero as the blocking back. Fry, the tailback in the eye. Quarterback sneak looking for some running room. On a second effort, dives over his left tackle for the first down. Number 77, that was Tim McCacken. 6'5", 250 pounds. Yeah, 250 and 240. What do you expect? It's not because the Vineyarders are not trying. They're just getting out-muscled and outsized in the trenches. First down. Feehan on the Vineyard 22-yard line. The clock is moving, coming up on 2 minutes to go now in the first half. And we have a whistle. Bishop Feehan calls a timeout. Moen Insurance is your local island independent insurance agency, representing a wide range of companies providing insurance coverage you need at a price you can afford. The Moen Insurance Agency offers complete business, auto, home, and life insurance. Bring in your current policy and compare. Talk with Joanne, Paula, Susan, Jolene, or Michelle. They'll be sure you and your family have the proper insurance coverage. The Moen Insurance Agency at 158 Beach Road in Vineyard Haven. Second timeout of the half used by Bishop Feehan just to talk things over. As it's been all Shamrocks here on top, 21-0. First down now. The Vineyard's got to keep him out of the end zone here on the 22-yard line. He's going to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket, throws. Man is open for about 8 yards.
Pass incomplete.
Oh, they're saying he dropped the ball.
For number 22,
Boy, I tell you, they've been wide open. The passes were not badly thrown. But from up here, it looked like he had it, so it's 2nd down and 10.
Bishop Feehan on the Vineyard's 22-yard line.
Ben Kenny, 86, a big tight end. Again, he's going to throw. He fakes once. Running for his life, throws, has a man open. Corbacero, 30, 25, and finally breaks a tackle all the way down to the 15-yard line. It was obviously a broken play. Oh, wow, picked up about 6 yards, and it'll be 3rd and 4. Wow. He faked it. He got a couple of Vineyard defenders off their feet, and that's all he needed to buy some more time. Heads-up play by Andrew Murphy.
7 yards on the play, brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. All the ball now sitting on the Vineyard 15-yard line. The clock continues to move. It's coming up on a minute to play here. Again, even though they're sniffing end zone, they're not in any hurry to call these plays. On 3rd down, Allen gets the call down to the 5, inside the 10 for the 1st down. Maciel and Hirsch in on the stop. 1st and goal on the 10. Clock moving now. And they call a timeout to stop the clock with 44 seconds. The RM Packer Company continues its long-standing support of Martha's Vineyard High School sports. RM Packer works hard for you. Full-service gas stations, heating, fuel delivery, emergency service when you need it. The RM Packer Company acknowledges the hard work of our Vineyard student-athletes. Good news, MV Tech is available. Hold on, we'll talk about that in a moment. As Murphy, 44.7 seconds officially on the clock. It's 1st and goal on the Vineyard 10-yard line. Corbisiero and Fry in the backfield behind Murphy. Christian Cook split wide to the left side. Pitch to Fry, lowers his shoulder down to about the 2-yard line. And they call another timeout to stop the clock with 36 seconds to go. And that's what they're going to do. That's their 4th time. I think their 4th timeout. I think they have one more left. MV Tech is now your Island Apple certified technician. In their new shop next to SBS on State Road in Vineyard Haven, MV Tech offers a wide variety of laptops, PCs, printers, monitors, including ZAG products for iPhones and iPads. Fast and reliable service. MV Tech is the Island's one-stop source for all your computing services. If you have a computer problem, MV Tech has the computer solution. 508-693-3178. And David Schwab, of course, when it's time to build or renovate, you need power. It's time to call David Schwab Electrical Contractor. Quality service for all your electrical jobs, big or small. Call David Schwab Electrical Contractor, and David's number is 693-0156, 693-0156. Well, the Vineyards, again, no lack of effort, but really getting pushed around by a much bigger team. And you can see, and the fact that Bishop Feehan gets killed, they're playing Division II and Division I teams. You can see they have an extraordinarily difficult non-league schedule. Attleboro, some other D1 schools. But boy, when they come into league play, they just totally dominate the league as they've done. This is our 3rd year in the league, and really we have not had a shot against these guys yet. 2nd down and goal. Murphy. Fry off left tackle, touchdown.
Touchdown carry by number 24, Cameron Fry, from the 2 yards out.
For Fry, that's his first touchdown of the game. 27-0 with 31 seconds to go. We'll see Allen out on the field kicking the point after. He's 3 for 3 so far. How about if I say he never misses? This guy never misses. Maybe that'll work. Nah, that didn't work either, did it? 28 zip.
An extra point by Matthew Allen is good.
So Allen, 4 out. Even with a poor snap, homeowners, if you have septic problems and before you pay $5,000 to $20,000 for a new leaching field, contact Jay's Septic Service. Ask about the Remediator, a new machine that will unfail a failed septic system for about $2,000, and it's guaranteed to work or your money back. That's right. The Remediator offers the newest technology in septic system repair. This device has been approved by the Massachusetts Department of Environmental Protection. You will save thousands of dollars. So instead of dumping chemicals down your drain and digging up your field, call Jay's Septic Service, 508-939-8424, 939-8424. 31 seconds remaining in the half. Bishop Feehan 28, Martha's Vineyard nothing. This time Watkins and Del Monterujo deep to receive the kickoff. Boy, nothing has gone right for the Vineyard. Offensively, defensively, even the karma's not very good right now. 2 fumbles, a pass interception. But let's see what they can do. Well, another opportunity awaits. An end-over-end kick driving Watkins back to about the 5. He drops the ball, picks it up, and Watkins gets to about the 15-yard line, and that's about it. Wow.
Number 5, Brandon Watkins.
Actually, he got everything on that kick. With that kicker with no wind, he fielded it better. Did get up to the 20-yard line with 24 seconds to go in the half. As Daily Dan says, let's try a Hail Mary. Why not? Boy, the Vineyards had 12 players in the huddle. One came out, but they didn't drop the flag on that one. First down, quarterback sneak. And the only place he got snuck was down to the ground. What a surprise, number 76, Edward Giles. Man, this guy has like seems like he has every tick on the Vineyard's gonna let the clock run out here.
First half. Your score is Bishop Feehan.
Team's heading off for the locker room at the end of the first half. It's Bishop Feehan 28, Martha's Vineyard nothing. We're going to take a deep breath, maybe grab a snack, and come back for the second half as you're watching Martha's Vineyard High School football here on Channel 14 Sports. Allen's run for a couple of touchdowns, also kicked 4-point afters. What a kick! By turning, picks it up at the 5-yard line. 10, 15, down he goes. Wow. So the Vineyards will have the football. This is where you need a 85-yard march right down the field. Put some points on the board. Shut these guys up. Send them home.
16 yards. First and 10.
First down for the Vineyards on their own 16-yard line. Tyler Ruggio, Ryan Fisher in the I formation behind Del Monterujo. Tyler gets the call, bowling his way straight ahead for 4 very, very tough yards up to the 15-yard line before he's stopped by Mitch Martin. Mitch Martin, oh, he's only 6'4", 260. He's not 6'5". He's only 6'4". Shorty.
5-yard gain. Second down and 5.
Ruggio picks up 5. Vineyards with yet to have a first down here. It's just been all Bishop Feehan here. He fakes the hand. Delmont keeps it, bowling his way up close to the 30-yard line. 25. It'll be close to a first down.
Carried by number 4, Delmont Ruggio.
Tackled on the play by Daniel Kroll and Thomas Flett.
3 yards on the play brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Whatever Donald has in his bag of tricks, they need a first down, at least to keep the hands on the football. Tyler Ruggio gets the call on 3rd down. I think he got stuffed. Let's see where they spot this football. Oh, good spot. Ball sitting on the 25-yard line. No, 4th down.
4th and inches for the Vineyard.
Okay, Donald, what do you do? 4th and inches.
25-yard line.
Gotta go.
No, they're going to take a call for measurement. Don't forget, next Saturday, November 5th, is the 16th annual Touchdown Club auction at the PA Club in Oak Bluffs. Silent auction hors d'oeuvres, cocktails 5:30 to 6:30, dinner at 6:30, the auction at 7. A lot of great items, door prizes, all benefit the high school, junior high school football team and the cheerleaders. Come on, you get the first down? Inches to go. Again, 16th annual auction. It's a lot of fun, some great items. You're really supporting a great cause. Okay, so the Vineyards, they're going to go for it on 4th down. We like to see this. 4th and inches here at the beginning of the second half. Quarterback sneak. I cannot begin to make this call. It all depends on where the forward motion was stopped. Let's see. First down! All right. There you go. E for effort, A for effort. No, effort is spelled with an E. A for effort, yeah. But okay, first down on first down of the game. Vineyard are trailing 28-0. First down on the 26-yard line. Tyler Rudroff, right tackle for 2. Forget it. Swarmed under. Boy, as soon as he hit that line, there were 3 Shamrocks all over him. No gain.
1 yard, and it brings up 2nd down and 9 for the Vineyard.
2nd down on the 26-yard line. Next week we'll be on the road. We'll be in North Dartmouth against Bishop Stang. Then at home against Medford for the homecoming. And then on the 19th of November we'll be on Nantucket. Watkins split wide to the left on 2nd down. The rest of the team in tight. Pitch to Fisher. No place to go. Lost to about 6. He looked up and all he saw were white jerseys and yellow helmets. All the way back to the 20-yard line. 3rd and about 16. And what will obviously be a passing situation, you're going to see the Shamrocks are coming. Watkins to the far side, turning to the near side on 3rd and long. Here comes the rush. Ruggiero trying to buy some time, looking downfield, throws it out of bounds. Nobody there. That'll force a punt. Well, I said it once in the first half. I'll say it once in the second half. And I get off my high horse. We're playing against a school that recruits. You play against schools that recruit. You do not have a level playing field. We're in this league that, I said it years ago, makes no sense. And you really feel it in football. Be that as it may, the Vineyards are putting up their best effort, trailing 28-0 with 6:48 to go in the 3rd quarter. Matthew Allen back to receive Espino's punt. Ooh, Espino the side of his foot. Takes a Vineyard roll. It's picked up on a run by Allen, who gets bounced out of bounds. Tyler Ruggiero made him pay, but again, Allen, that showed some grit. Everybody kind of was standing around watching, and Allen picked up the ball, made some good yardage all the way back to about the Vineyard 36-yard line. Looking to see if we have any new players on the field for Bishop Feehan. No. Gee, guys, it's 28-0. Certainly have this under control. Looking around, nope. See the starting unit out there for Bishop Feehan. Corbacero the call. Bowling his way ahead. Good effort by this strong running back, up nearly 10 yards. He slowed down at the line of scrimmage, but on his own effort. A couple of Vineyard would-be tacklers bounced off him. You cannot tackle this kid by the shoulder pads. You got to hit him at the ankles, otherwise you don't bring him down. Corbacero picks up 9. Referee stopped the clock for a measurement like they need one. Shirley's True Value Hardware has thousands and thousands and thousands of items for the home. Before you fix it, paint it, or build it, stop in at Shirley's True Value Hardware on State Road in Vineyard Haven. Shirley's pleased to support Martha's Vineyard High School sports, and yes, Jesse is still making those keys. And as you know, 3 square meals a day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year. We're talking about Linda Jean's, affordable family dining, hearty breakfast, tasty lunch, satisfying dinners. Great food, plenty of it. Linda Jean's, all year round on Circuit Avenue in Oak Bluffs. And they did a measurement, and he got a first down.
Feehan has the ball, 1st and 10.
Clock starts again. First down for the Shamrocks on the Vineyard 27-yard line. Corbacero gets the call for a couple. Tyler Ruggio, Jerry May sealing on the stop.
James Corbacero.
Second down and 6. Davis came into tonight's game 2-5. Bishop Feehan 3-4, 4 non-league losses, but 2-0 in the league, and that's where it matters. Out of the I formation, Corbacero again, not much that time. Kevin Walsh and Harry West and on the stop. No gain, 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play, and that will bring up 3rd down and 6.
And even with the score 28-0, 3rd and 6, you got to watch this guy putting the football up in the air. So far, Bishop Feehan keeping the pedal to the metal here. Cook wide to the right, the rest team in tight. Fry for a couple, he'll be shy of the first down, slowed down by Dougie Andrade. 4th and about 3.
3 yards. Brings up 4th down and 3. Ball on the 19-yard line.
I think next year I'm going to go to one of Bishop Feehan's non-league games and watch him get trounced. That'll probably make me feel good. Feehan calls the timeout. But don't forget, if you want to go to the Martha's Vineyard football game against Nantucket, our friends at Cape Air are offering a special round-trip airfare for the Island Cup on Nantucket, $75, including all taxes, and it's not restricted to the same day. You can go one day, come back another day if you want. $75. For more information, call Cape Air 508-771-6944. Check out their website, flycapeair.com. 4th and about 3. Murphy, a pitch to Fry, turns the corner, lowers his shoulder, and gets the first down. Corbacero threw a block to the outside. Fry took it back on to the inside, and gets the first down. All the way down on about the Martha's Vineyard 11-yard line.
1st and 10 on the 11-yard line.
2 years ago, they played this year. It was 35-7. Last year was 28-0 at Feehan. Right now, it's 28-zip with under 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. He's going to throw into the end zone. Touchdown. Okay, Coach. Satisfied?
Touchdown.
34-0.
Number 7, Andrew Murphy. Pass complete to number 18, Christian Cook.
Murphy to Cook for 11 yards and a 34-0 lead. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's Bishop Feehan 35 and Martha's Vineyard nothing. In addition to the professional excavation services offered by John Keane Excavation, you'll find mulch, topsoil, wall stone, gravel, pea stone shells, recycled asphalt, wood pellets, and much, much more. John Keane Excavation, Old Stage Road in West Tisbury, across from Takami Farm. John Keane Excavation has it all to make your property please. And for all your accounting and tax services, call Larson Allen LLP at 693-7486. Larson Allen LLP, represented by Alan Zexter, offers professional tax services. The members of the Martha's Vineyard Chamber of Commerce talk to many local business people. You'll find they're using the accounting firm of Larson Allen LLP for all their tax services, located at the Martha's Vineyard Airport. And they're moving in December down to the Merchants Mart on State Road in Vineyard Haven. That's right, moving in December. We'll keep you posted on that one. 35-0 with 3:40 left to go. Turney and Delmont Arujo deep to receive Allen's kickoff. Boy, this Allen has what a left foot heading toward Turney at about the 10-15. Looking with some running room. Fumble. Oh, boy. And it's Bishop Feehan football. And a flag at the very, very end of the play. Turney had gotten back to about the 30-yard line, and that fumble came. I got a feeling that's going to be a personal foul on somebody. Personal foul against the Vineyard. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm keeping my eyes out. I was looking at the, I think it's are they putting some new guys out? Yeah, I think they are. So we'll see where they, after the penalty, see where they spot this football. Boy, the ball sitting on the 10-yard line. No, the 15. Boy, the ball's on the 15-yard line. Jeez. New quarterback, it'll be Nick Romero. And they've called off the dogs. It's a whole new offensive line right now for Bishop Feehan. Romero on first down. And a second man going through. That's Matthew Pisano. Not much. Pisano, no gain.
No gain.
Second down, I guess after 35-0, the coach felt comfortable putting in his second unit. Number 71, their offensive line, 6'3", 200 pounds. Smaller, but not that much smaller. Brendan Johnson, 6'3", 295 pounds, and he's a second stringer. Right tackle. Looks like the right tackle and the right guard. Harris going through is one of the newer running backs. Not much of a gain on that one. That was 37, Desmond Cornetta. He's only 155 pounds. No gain, third down from the 15.
Carried by number 37, Desmond Cornetta.
And the clock continues to move, 2:25 and counting here in the third quarter. It's been all Bishop Feehan since they got off the boat, 35-0. Eric Beisner is the new center. He's 6'1", 180 pounds. He looks like he's suffering malnutrition, 180 pounds out there. Third down. Pitch to Cornetta. Oh, what a stick. Jeremy Mayseal. All right, Jeremy.
Carried by number 26, Matthew Casano. Tackled by number 15, Jeremy Mayseal.
All right, Jeremy.
4th and 6.
That was close. But we don't like to give away too many snot ringers. I don't know, but that was close. They gained about 3, so it'll be 4th and 7 on the 12-yard line. And we have a whistle. Bishop Feehan calls a timeout. A new Vineyard player on the field. It's number 44. I think it's I wonder if it's Kyle Stobie on the JV. There's number 44 going to the game. We have no 44 on our senior roster. I think it was him, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong. And I know it's been wrong before. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. 35-0. It's 4th down, and it is 44. Kyle Stobie. He's going to throw on 4th down. He's going to get slammed by, and now we have penalty flag. Tyler Ruggio, Delmont Ruggio, and Connor Smith all on the stop. Nicholas Romero's going to throw, but I think he had nobody to throw to. But we do have a flag. If it's against, they'll decline him, so they'll get the football, and they take over on downs. Good effort by the Vineyard. And I'm looking at the defense. He put out, Bishop Feehan has all their animals back on defense. 72 and 76 are on the defensive line. So he may have a few of the subs in there, but I don't, So with 1:03 to go in the third quarter, Vineyard is trailing 35-0, but they stopped them. And let's see what they can do on offense.
Vineyard takes over 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line.
Tyler Ruggio looking for some running room. Gets a couple, but still struggling. Gee, referee, want to eat the whistle there. Jeez. Now you throw the flag? No, I don't think he threw the flag. Yeah, I don't think that's a flag. I think he just marked just a spot.
Carries for a gain of 4 yards.
Tyler Ruggio, 4 very, very tough yards. 2nd and 6. It took about 4 Shamrocks to get him out of bounds. Again, the Vineyarders playing very, very hard. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Delmont rolling left, throws downfield. Up for Tierney. Ooh, had it. And boy, has decent pass coverage. Was Isaiah Thomas with him? Boy, it would have been nearly a fabulous catch by Attorney. It looked like he might have had it temporarily, but Douglas was really did a good job defensively. Bring up 3rd down with 42 seconds to go. Delma was able to buy some time. Turney split wide to the left side. Watkins to the near side on 3rd and 7. Again, Delmont rolls left. He's going to run. Has the 1st down, but all kinds of penalty flags. 1 in downfield, 1 in the backfield, and 1 downfield.
Delmont Ruggio carries for a Vineyard 1st down flag on play.
So the Clock stops at 31 seconds in the third quarter. It's getting chilly, getting cold. Holding is the call against the Vineyard. Holding a call against Bishop Feehan, so they're offsetting calls, so they'll do it again at 3rd and 7. The only thing they did was use a little time off the clock. And again, the flag has been kind of at a standstill. No wind here this evening. Just a crisp autumn October evening. Remember when it was hot last week?
20 yards.
Remember when there was like a fishing derby and people still swimming? I was scalding a couple weeks ago without waders on. I had no brains, but I didn't have any waders on. And I got scallops, and they were great. Third and 7. Delmont half for Tyler Ruggio, looking with some blockers. Boy, he made a surge. He got thrown back. He picked up a couple, and then was pushed back.
Tyler Ruggio tackled by number 55, Christopher Martin.
It'll bring up a 4th down.
3 on the play.
Time is winding down. The Vineyards, no doubt, will let the clock run out.
To our 4th quarter of play here. Your score is Bishop Feehan 35, Vineyard 0.
And it's the end of the third quarter here at the Nome Domus, high atop McCarthy Field. Bishop Feehan 35, Martha's Vineyard nothing. Again, the Vineyards, no quit on the part of the Vineyards, but they're just getting outclassed, outmatched. They've not played, it's been a combination of their own mistakes, but just really up against it. This is the class of the league. They've been the class of the league all the time. There's nobody. Somerset stays with them for a half, and that's about it. Somerset is also public school. But next week we'll be on the road. Your road trip. Our recent road trips have been a lot of fun. We've discovered a lot of Chinese restaurants and excellent accompanying beverages to go with the Chinese food. That's all I'm saying. It's been a lot of fun. Keep me like. That's all I can tell you. Maybe next year on the road trips we will. Maybe we'll invite. We'll have some people come along with us, but that'll be a special treat. We might have to put out for bid to come on a road trip. Win a trip to an away game with Ken, Dan, and Al, and Stan. There's room. We'll make room for one more. That's it. Okay, so it'll be 4th and 7. It'll be a punting situation for the Vineyard. I cannot imagine going on 4th down here, needing 7 yards. Well, Raymond, the Razor will standing about his 5-yard line. Allen deep to receive the punt for Bishop Feehan. Good snap. Espino, nice kick. Takes a Vineyard bounce into Bishop Feehan territory. And we have a penalty flag, 2 of them at the end of the play. Personal foul. Someone either said something or did something. I do not have a good feeling about this penalty. Personal foul against the Vineyard. Boys, I know. So Bishop Feehan, instead of starting on their own 48, all the way to Vineyard territory, to the Vineyard, about the Vineyard, oh man, to the Vineyard 33. Jeez. That's right. So, again, Bishop Feehan with their second unit in. The quarterback, again, Nicholas Romero, who no doubt will be the quarterback next season. Although they have 3 quarterbacks on their roster. They got about 9,000 kids on this football. They're giving us both rosters, the JV and the varsity roster. Brendan Johnson, you can see now the right tackle has a cast on his right forearm, 6'3", 295 pounds. He is not exactly an undernourished child. It's a pitch to Isaiah Douglas, excuse me, looking for some running room. Picks up a couple.
Tackled by number 54,
Harry West in on the stop. No gain of 1.
Isaiah Douglas carries 4.
Best thing you can say about this game is let the clock run. 35-0 Bishop Feehan. Feehan will go to 3-0. Somerset probably playing either Stang or Coyle will probably be 3-0. So it's going to come down to Stang. It'll come down to Feehan and Somerset. Off left tackle, not much out of Matthew Pisano. Good stop. Third down.
For no gain, brings up third down and 9.
West and Montanil on the tackle, third down. You got to watch when to put the ball in the air, 3rd and 9, just because they want to keep it. I can't imagine. But he did when it was 4th down there. The last time I had the ball, he did try to throw the ball. Third and 9. Romano, handoff. Douglas, not much again. Tyler Ruggio. Kevin and Kevin Walsh. 4th down.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the hat and t-shirt raffle. The winning ticket for the hat raffle is number 842870.
With under 9 minutes to go and the clock is moving.
Number 842870.
Feehan will go for it on 4th down. Nothing to be gained by punting the football. Oh, he's going to throw on 4th down. It's a screen. Running for his life. Throws it out of bounds. And Delmon Ruger made him pay in his face. Throwing on 4th down, up 35-0. Boy, I think Delmon Ruger, though, hurt himself making that tackle.
The winner of the t-shirt raffle is ticket number 294122. Again, ticket number
Alec Tattersall will come into the game out of quarterback. The team has Delmon Ruger in obvious pain on the near side. Can't tell if it's I think it might be his hand. So Tattersall got his hands take over the quarterback range for the first time tonight. It'll be 1st down for Monty's Vineyard. They'll start on the 34-yard line. It'll be ironic. Penalty is against Bishop Feehan. I do not know what the penalty is for. Unless they had too many men in the huddle. They haven't moved the sticks yet, though. It's still on the ball, still on the 34-yard line. Yeah, here comes the penalty. Okay, again, I don't know what the penalty was for. It was an 8-yard penalty. The line scrimmage is 30. Well, maybe they just had the ball sitting on the ground. But be that as it may, the Vineyards have the ball 1st and 10 on the 43. Tattersall to Tyler Ruggio. Cannot get out of the grasp of Benjamin Kenny.
Tackled by number 88, Zachary Fournette.
No gain, 2nd down. Tyler Ruggio went off. Delmon Ruggio went off to the locker room. Be ironic if he hurts himself making a play on a play that the quarterback had no business throwing. Turning to the near side, Watkins split wide to the right on second down. And up the middle, Doug Andrade for a couple of yards.
Carry by number 7, Doug Andrade.
It'll be third down.
It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Vineyard on their own 46-yard line.
3rd and 7, the clock, and actually moving 7:15 and counting here. Bishop Feehan 35, Martha's Vineyard nothing. Jason Knoyer in the game for the first time, split wide to the near side. Tattersall rolling, throws, complete to the first man. Complete to Jeremy Mayseal. He'll be shy of the first down. It'll be 4th and 3. The ball just... The ball in Bishop Feehan territory on the 49-yard line. Feehan is going for it on 4th down. Tattersall hands to Tyler Ruggio, lowers his shoulder. Boy, from here it looks like he got it. It all depends on when they spot that football. Good, strong effort from Tyler Ruggio.
Number 24, Tyler Ruggio.
And they don't even measure. It's first down for the Vineyard. Just a few, very, very few bright moments, but here's one for the Vineyard tonight. Another first down.
First down and 10 for the Vineyard on the 47-yard line.
Tattersall operating out of the I formation. Again, that was Andrade, the first man cutting through for about 3. No, they give Andrade a yard on the carry.
Fourth quarter of play, that's time for your 50-50 raffle. Today's prize is $115. $115. The winning ticket number.
I did not win the 50-50 for another week.
294499. Again, that's 294499. Claim your prize of $115 at the Touchdown Club. Nope.
2nd and 9. Tattersall's going to throw, looking. Intended for it overthrown Tierney.
Pass by quarterback number 6, Alec Tattersall. Intended for number 23, Joe Tierney.
Little overthrown. 2nd down. Sorry, 3rd down now, 9. 4:24 to go in the game. Ball sitting on the Bishop Feehan 45-yard line. Don't forget that cash and carry. John Abelman freezing his butt up there all night. It'd be nice if he get some points and you can yank that cash and carry cannon. Come on, boys. Hold your blocks, get a man open, and fling it, Alec. A pitch to Fisher. Cannot turn the corner, buried.
Number 21, Ryan Fisher, tackled by.
Boy, Matthew Pisano came up, met him in the backfield. Loss of 4, be 4th down. And 4 minutes to go. We'll be on the road next week going to Bishop Stang. Bishop Stang is like about a block from the North Dartmouth Mall for you shoppers, in case you'd like to know. Right. I'll have to go to that French place, Target, right? Fisher, no one's deep. They don't believe him. Venus taking time out to talk things over. And again, don't forget, next Saturday night, November 5th, the 16th annual Touchdown Club auction at the PA Club in Oak Bluffs. Silent auction, hors d'oeuvres, cocktails begin at 5:30. Dinner's at 6:30. The auction starts at 7. It's only $15. You don't need to buy an advance ticket. Great items. One year I was the high bidder on a romantic evening at Thorncroft. That was very nice. I got some golf clubs. I got golf lessons. Neither of which have helped yet. Actually, I haven't taken the lessons yet. Fisher back to punt again. They still don't drop anybody back. With 3:22 to go, they just refuse. They'll make him kick it. They just don't want a chance to fumble. Good snap. Fisher thought about punting it. Takes a Vineyard roll. And, of course, I'm watching away from that. It comes to a rest around the Feehan 12-yard line. No penalty flags.
Down by number 50, Connor Smith. Bishop Feehan will take over on their own 12-yard line with 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining to play. Your score is Bishop Feehan Shamrocks 35 and Martha's Vineyard Vineyard 0.
Feehan starts at its own 12-yard line. And they have a new quarterback in there. It's number 2, Nathan Lynch. They have 4 quarterbacks. Lynch, handoff to Douglas for a couple of yards, and that's it. Nathan Lynch, he's a midget at 5'11".
Number 2, Nathan Lynch, hands off to number 21, Isaiah Douglas. A gain of 1 yard.
See the ambulance to the ambulance at the far end of the field with the lights on. I don't know, hopefully, never a good sign. Clock moving 2:40 and counting. And this was the 3rd unit now for pitch out to Pisano. He gets collared up around the 25-yard line. Good for 9 and a first down. Chris Parsons in the game, replacing Stuart Hirsch. Nope, Hirsch stays in. Instead replacing Jeremy Mayseal. Feehan says Mark Gilmore is a lonesome man all the way to the near side here. On first down, again, handoff. Pisano for about 3. Connor Smith in on the stop.
3 yards.
Under 2 minutes to go now.
Second down and 7.
Some substitutions now on the offensive line.
Bishop Feehan, 30 yards.
3rd stringer Cody McAleese. He's 215 pounds. Oh man, they don't get much smaller. They just shrink a little bit. On second down, a pitch to Pisano trying to turn the corner, and he does. Hirsch got him around the ankles. Connor Smith with the finishing touch.
First and 10 for Bishop Feehan.
And the clock continues to move. Minute to go.
In the 4th quarter.
They just brought a new offensive lineman. He's a sophomore, number 60, John Sibilia, 5'10", 250 pounds. They may be kind of a young and chubby as sophomores, but they grow and Bishop Feehan as they get older. Pitch to Pisano. Looking for some running room. Stobie and Hirsch in on the stop.
Carried by number 26, Matthew Pisano. Tackled by number 20, Stuart Hirsch.
And I don't believe that Bishop Feehan really has to run another play. Final 20 seconds to go. No, this Feehan sending some players in or out, and that is it. Wait for the final whistle to go off. That is it. The final score. The gun goes off anyway. The final score here tonight: Bishop Feehan 35, Martha's Vineyard nothing. What can we say? We did not belong on the same field with this other team tonight. The team was too big, too strong, too tough. Okay, the Vineyards never quit trying, which is the hallmark of the Martha's Vineyard football program, but outclassed by Bishop Feehan tonight. The Vineyards dropped to 2-6. Feehan goes to 4-4. Kimmy no like. Kimmy no like. Yes, I know. The auction's happening. Anyway, the final score tonight, Bishop Feehan 35, Martha's Vineyard nothing. On behalf of my buddy Daily Dan Martino, Kimmy no like. My name is Ken Goldberg. Say goodnight, Norm. Good night, Norm.